Hello and welcome. I am your host, the best podcast host in the universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and here we are for Rebel
Jesus
Republic.
Christ.
What do you mean, Jesus Christ?
That was loud.
Well, I'm enthusiastic because my favorite follower is here, Chris D. Chris D is the only one who watches, or at least checks in on every podcast that I do, and he marvels. Who? Yeah, you are the king. That's Tyler King. That's Tyler King.
Yes.
That he is the king. Tyler King played with us, Chris D. He played with my class. He was a defensive end. He was the defensive MVP of the Motor City Bowl. Who we are now the Toledo Huskies, as you said. He said we're the Toledo Huskies because we got all the transfers from Toledo. Chris D is like Batman. Like I know that he's got to know.
I'm just like, when you said that, I was just like, oh.
The UConn Mud Hens.
Just
you just
stop.
said the UConn Mud Hens.
Stop.
Listen, he's Batman. He's Batman. Like he knows everything about us. He watches the shows. He loves when Joe D yells at me. He knows that I told him about Joe Figliano's father yelling at me. He's like, Cully just gets chastised by everyone.
He does. My entire life's on the internet, so good to know.
He knows us, and I said I'd Venmo him $1,000 to find out his identity. I would.
You got G-Lad around? Good for you.
Yes, it is Tyler of the famous Patriots great, Steve King. Yes, that is Tyler. That is Tyler.
Yeah, boys, talk about my dad.
Tyler King is a legend? What about Steve Cully? Steve Cully's a legend.
I'm 100% more of a legend than you are.
Yeah, I know you are.
100%. Like,
I know you are.
Serious.
I know. With that 100%. Come on. I mean, I played in NFL Europe for 2 years. I mean, I didn't get NFL opportunities like you did, and an MMA fighter, but I was able to block you. Come on.
I mean,
I wasn't
a
MVP of the
couple,
Motor City Bowl.
a
Thank you.
couple. Well, I'd say blocking me is a bit of a stretch.
Oh, come on. I was able to block you. I mean, I held. I mean, we fought.
I mean, I held.
I mean, you
We
you
got.
you 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 attacked me when I had a broken wrist.
I mean, I know. I held. We averaged a fight a week. No big
You
deal.
you you I had a broken wrist and you were coming at me like it was Super Bowl 50 and I was
I
smacking you with
mean,
my cast.
I
That was the
also
greatest thing ever.
dude, I was on prospect. I weighed like 237 pounds. I was a
Yes,
skinny
Christy,
boy.
I screwed up. I screwed up, Christy.
I was a skinny
Christy,
boy.
Christy, yes, you got me again. I was fact checked and I was completely wrong. It was on social media. It was
Oh, oh,
Cron Butler had cancer. It was all
wait,
over
what?
social media. On social media, I saw several posts about Cron Butler having cancer. So on Husky Hoops today, I brought it up. And
It's a
Joe
it's
D,
a it's a hoax.
yeah, it's Joe D and Maria and Dave are all looking at me like I'm nuts and falling for AI hoaxes. Thank you, Christy. Yes, I was falling for AI
Wait.
hoaxes.
So you're the only one that fell for it?
Well, everyone looked it up and they're like, no, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Like, there's no news posted about it. I'm like, oh, I saw it all over social media. And then Joe D, of course, said, well, that's your fucking problem. Like, why are you can't take some news from from Facebook. And
I
it's my
mean,
fault.
you can't take news from Facebook, but that is the sort of thing you may hear
Well,
about through
who would
Facebook.
post that? Who would post that?
I don't know.
That's horrible.
Maybe Quran did. I don't know.
No. And people were, yes, I know, Chris. Joe D lives to rip me. I know he loves it. He listen. He praises the fuck out of Maria. You got to admit
Maria,
that he
Maria
puts.
is Maria is praisable.
He,
Everyone knows exactly what we're talking about right now, too.
Maria Conlon, yeah, he praises Maria like she's the queen of fucking England. I'm like
Isn't
I'm like a peasant on the show.
isn't she the Queen of England?
No, but he praises it. Joe D loves Maria.
I
Joe D
mean, I
despises
love.
me.
I love Maria, so I don't know what the issue is.
No, there's no issue. It's just funny that he praises
Ooh, that
Maria.
was fat.
You don't look fat,
Ooh.
and he rips me. I said during Husky Hoops today, one of our point guards, Malachi Smith, no, Silas Demery had 15 assists,
Uh-huh.
and Joe D's like, well, they're only assists because people score when he passes the ball to him. So he's like trying to shoot me down and then Christie says Tully's reading the report word for word on the game, and I wasn't. Yes, Tyler King broke his leg. What do you see? He knows everything. Tyler
Yeah,
King
bro.
broke his leg and he rehabbed like crazy. He had surgery and he made it back for the bowl game and got defensive MVP. Yes, that is
Yes,
true. So
that
now
is true.
you're blowing Tyler King. I don't get any praise. I just get ripped.
Steve, do you do anything that impressive? I'm sorry.
I
Like,
did. I was a 3-year starter. What do you mean I didn't do anything that impressive? I mean, I was all conference my senior year.
you shattered your fibula and you dislocated your ankle and you got
No,
surgery.
no,
And
no,
then
I
you
didn't.
rehabbed. Then
No.
you put in an MVP caliber performance.
He says that is legendary that you came back the same year. No,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
no.
Exactly.
Listen. I was a 3-year starter. I started 30 games, and I was all conference my senior year, honorable mention, all independent. So, and I was technically team MVP. How about that?
You're technically team MVP.
I was team MVP senior year. Yeah,
No, you weren't.
yeah, I
They
was.
did they like make offensive MVP like the offensive line?
No, they made the whole senior class MVP. Randy made the whole senior class MVP. So I have an MVP trophy because of
I mean,
that.
I won defensive MVP of the year. Oh, my senior year, yeah.
Tyler, you were also 28 years old. If I was 25 years
I
old as a
mean,
senior, I would have dominated too.
I wasn't 25, I was 23, but hey,
I was
but hey,
21. I was
but hey,
21. Wow, was that an airplane behind Tyler? Where does he live? I don't think that's an airplane behind Tyler.
that is an airplane, actually.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Christy, I was behind Randy at the dairy bar once. I swear.
What do you order?
No, listen, we got to Venmo him. I want to know his identity. He knows
Why?
everything
Dude,
because it's not fair. He's Batman.
it's probably like one of our buddies like fucking with you.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. He knows too much. He knows too much, and he know he's got to have a notification because anytime I do a
Oh
podcast,
shit.
what?
Oh, no, not that. Just I have the TV on Fox News, and
Oh,
they're saying right now it's a news conference. I think by the FBI talking
what?
about at least 23 ex NCAA players charged in alleged basketball game fixing scheme. Oh, there's a major gambling bust going on in the NCAA right now,
No, I know
and the
they went to
NBA, and the
investigate.
NBA, and the
I'm
NBA.
I'm Mike Burton's accountant. Yeah, Christy always harasses me about Mike Burton because I talk to him and he wants Burton to give more money. Holy shit, really? Does it
Yeah,
say schools? Is it college or professional?
well, no, this one is
Oh, it's NCAA.
yeah, it's a basketball point fixing scandal.
And Christy says, yes, DePaul was one of the schools involved. Big East Energy. Christy, you want to get me yelled at by Mark Zanato again? Is that it?
Who cares? It's true.
How
Well, we
could
get
DePaul be involved? They're awful.
yeah, easy to fucking get players to be more awful.
They just have to play and they can cover the spread.
Yeah,
Wow, I can't believe that. That's amazing to me.
or maybe they had the ball covering the spread. The other
No,
team
no, no,
diving.
no.
The other
Well,
team diving. Yeah, bro. There's like
no,
usual
I
multi.
admit it. No,
There's
the worst thing that happened was allowing college athletes to bet on sports. They're not supposed to bet on college sports. They can bet on pro sports, but they have no way to monitor it. So, and they can do it through a third party. So, I think it's the stupidest thing ever that the NCAA allowed college athletes to gamble on college sports
you know
on
what?
sports.
You know who I talked to about my gambling habits with?
You only gamble on the UFC, I thought, or you do
Dude,
NFL.
know who I talked to about my gambling habits?
Who?
No one. No one. Everyone's got
Well,
way too
you talked
big
to me
mouth.
about the UFC. Yeah, I don't, but I don't think you're not a.
The
I
most
don't.
I say is, oh, my parlays did well.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think you have an issue with gambling.
Oh,
I
neither
mean,
do I. But what I'm saying is, all
you
these
don't talk
guys,
about it, right?
yeah, exactly. All these guys want to talk about it. That's why there's
So the
a,
FBI fucking
an
cracked
FBI
down.
an FBI news conference right now about NCAA point shaving
Oh
and
my
game.
god,
Yeah,
that's man, that's like the worst thing ever. Like that's the most un-American thing. Fucking point shaving and game fixing.
I mean, I
Yeah,
disagree.
I'm.
It's pretty fucking American. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking American.
You
Excuse
know
my
what? Right now,
French.
I guess you're right. Right now, yes.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. All right, so we're gonna talk any politics or
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
So the White House pushed back Thursday after Minnesota governor, who I also call a cuck, Tim Walz, told Trump to turn the temperature down following a warning from the president that he could invoke the Insurrection Act over the unrest in Minnesota, in Waltz's state. And I think that that's very true because there is an insurrection.
Yeah.
In a direct appeal on X, Waltz pleaded to Trump, stop the campaign of retribution, and this is not who we are. The Democrats' comments came after a second U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent, ICE, involved shooting in recent days sparked demonstrations in the streets. Waltz, Jacob Fry, and Democratic leaders in Minnesota have done nothing but turn up the temperature, smear heroic ICE officers, and incite violence against them, in defense of criminal illegal aliens, a White House spokesman said. Now, this is what Ned Vaughn and I talked about. Ned Vaughn told me that if you look at the video, the ICE agent was completely out of line and he had no right to shoot the woman that was I don't know if you know, the woman parked and was blocking ICE, and an ICE agent
Yeah.
was talking to her, and Ned Vaughn was talking about how the ICE agent was filming with his phone, and the woman was being very nice, but she wouldn't move her car, and ICE wanted to detain her. They said, "You're under arrest," and they tried to pull her out of her car. Ned Vaughn said that ICE does not have the right to arrest people in Minnesota. They only have the right to arrest illegals. So, the woman then closed the door. She refused to get out of the car, turned around and tried to drive away. She was dragging the ICE agent like 90 yards. Oh, I'm sorry, 90 feet or 90 yards. And the ICE agent shot twice and killed her. And, Ned Vaughn said that it was wrong. They don't have the right to use deadly
Oh,
force.
all right, dude. Shut the fuck up.
But
I'm
according,
sorry. No, no, no. According to who? Fucking Dead Von Young. Like, I'm
no, no,
sorry.
no,
No, no, no. Like,
he's wrong.
no, no, no. Stop now. Because the amount of utter nonsense that was just spoken by you, I believe it came out Ned Von's mouth, is so outlandishly laughable. I just don't know where to start. So,
Well, I
no, no,
didn't
no,
see
no.
the
So
video.
we'll
That's
start.
right.
I'm talking right now. I'm sorry, but like, we're gonna start right here. Yes, they want to arrest her. So, Ned Vaughn, everybody out there, ICE agents are federal agents, federal officers. Those ladies there, the lady that got shot and her wife, were impeding an official federal investigation. They had every right in their jurisdiction, which is the United States of America, to detain those people and also arrest them because they are federal agents and those women were impeding a federal investigation. Furthermore, I don't know what camera angles everyone have seen. I think I've seen every single camera angle
Oh, you
that
have? Okay.
that
See,
that
I didn't see the
that has
video.
come. There is unmistakable video filmed by the federal officer. Notice how he's holding his phone? That's because he was recording.
Yes.
There is there is video from that phone, that shot of him sitting directly in front of the car, and she floors it. You can hear the engine rev. The car lurches forward. It hits him more on about three-quarters of his front half. So about
Oh,
this
wow.
about this much was outside the car. About this much of the car, at least half his torso, and it did hit him where he was bent over the hood. He got
Oh,
hit. He got hit
oh,
straight on.
Jesus.
He
Okay.
got hit. So 100%, he got hit straight on. You want to know?
Okay.
You want to know why there is a bullet hole in the windshield? Not because he shot from the side, because when she floored it. He pulled his weapon and he fired, killing her.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
No.
the car lurched forward. Anyway, she had already floored it, hit him. He bounced off the side. Then she crashed. And
Right.
I imagine bled out with her foot on the gas.
Right. So that's contradictory to what Fresh said.
Well, again, he's
He
speaking
said that
from it.
ICE is not authorized to use deadly force.
Guess what? They are, especially when
I read that they are
someone's
too.
impeding a federal investigation and they are in immediate
If your life's in danger,
extreme
yes,
bodily harm.
yes,
Or
I read that too.
as you just said, his life's in danger. So
I read that too.
people like I don't want to speak ill of dead on, but if you want to live in that fantasy world and think that ICE agents can't defend themselves when they are in extreme threat of physical harm or death. Not to mention that federal agents, if someone comes at them aggressively, if someone tries to hurt someone, like they have very clear rules as far as use of deadly force.
Well,
One
he
of
said
which
that the lady was very nice talking when
she was not very nice.
oh, she wasn't.
She was an agitator. She
She was
was,
combative.
yeah, her wife certainly was.
Oh, Jesus. Chris
Her
D.
wife, her
This is
wife,
an ugly white. There's an ugly white woman problem in this country. Yes, we talked about this. There's a lot of
the,
Karens out there. Be honest,
the
the left can't have these people detained because they need illegal votes to win. That I agree with. He had
yeah,
internal bleeding. Wow, I didn't know that either. Okay, so
and like
I got bad information.
I haven't read that, but I've seen it everywhere and heard it everywhere. So I'm going without getting official confirmation through a news source. We'll assume that's true. Like
No,
the
I've read
problem is
several
right.
reports. Yeah,
The problem is right now, the they are the league news outlets, which admittedly lean left, are really not parroting that narrative. They're,
no,
they're,
they're not.
they're, it's being reported in some places, but in a very muted tone, as opposed to the original headlines and it being in your face everywhere that an ICE agent had shot someone. Not and now that it's being pretty conclusively shown to be a justified shooting. No one's the video that I'm speaking about. Very few people have seen.
Yeah, I
Steve,
gotta
if you
look.
and
I haven't
anyone
seen it.
anyone listening, and Steve, I believe it's on my Facebook page.
It is. It's on you. Oh, I'll check your Facebook page. No, I agree. And the other thing is, the woman was a known protester. She was going
Yeah,
state to state, impeding investigations.
exactly. So,
So that says it all to me.
well, it's the fact that this type of behavior on the left is encouraged and even championed, and these are the results we get. And listen, I forget which comedian or commentator it was that was making light of. Oh, I remember. I know exactly who it was. It was Shea Gillis. I believe. I believe it was Shea Gillis. I think I could be wrong, but I think it was Shea Gillis. And he says something along the lines of, "Yeah," and everyone say it's such a tragedy. Any way you look at it, left or the right, it's such. I think it was actually, yeah, I think it was Shane Gillis talking about Tucker saying that. I could be wrong, could be no comedian, but he's like, basically Tucker saying, "Well, it's a tragedy any way you look at it," and I believe Shane was just like, guys, no, it's not. Like
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
awful. Have you seen her?
Yeah. I mean, and
She
Nedvon
was.
also pointed out in this statement that the first thing they said that she was LGBTQ, which didn't need to be mentioned.
Of
So
course,
they
didn't
said
even mention.
they said that they used it to get more heat on her. But just so you
Use it.
know,
Use it to create more diversity.
The White House Rapid Response Team also criticized the cuck Walt, writing on X, "Hey, tampon, you gave a statewide address last night calling for ICE agents to be prosecuted for enforcing the law. So you might want to sit this one out. You're a pathetic failure and a total disgrace." And the account shared a clip of Walt speaking Wednesday. Holy shit. Like, they came at him fucking hard. And if they invoke the Insurrection Act,
Brother.
that'll blow up Minnesota.
Sappho. Hey, Sappho. Sappho.
So help us establish a record of exactly what's happening in our communities. You have an absolute right to peacefully film ICE agents as they conduct these activities, Walt said. So carry your phone with you at all times, and you can see ICE agents in your neighborhood. Take out that phone and hit record. Help us create a database of atrocities against Minnesotans, not just to establish a record for posterity, but to blank evidence for future prosecution. That's like you're telling your own citizens to cause trouble, to be disruptors. That's what I can't believe. Like you just put your own citizens at harm.
Listen, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. Just because you tell someone to film,
yeah,
doesn't necessarily mean that you're inciting anything. But
right.
Knowing the extreme low IQ level of the general population, especially that of Somali descent in Minnesota, you're probably gonna have a few issues there.
Why is there a low IQ level of Somalians?
Well, unfortunately, and again, I'm not speaking from any sort of prejudice. I'm merely speaking about statistics.
Yep.
Between 47 and 70% of all Somalians have some factor of inbreeding.
40 to 7.
47 to 70%.
Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. Well,
yeah.
You know what?
And you know what happens?
I guess you got to do what you got to do.
No, Steve. Don't make any excuses. But I'm just going to reiterate one of the major factors that results in inbreeding is per generation a loss of an average of 7 IQ points.
Yes, I know that part. So that's interesting to hear. Trump warned Thursday that he would invoke the Insurrection Act if people in Minnesota don't obey the law and continue attacking federal agents there. If the corrupt politicians of Minnesota don't obey the law and stop the professional agitators and insurrectionists from attacking patriots of ICE who are only trying to do their job, I will institute the Insurrection Act, which many presidents have done before me, and quickly put an end to the travesty that is taking place in this once great state. The Insurrection Act has not been invoked since the 1992 riots. Holy shit. The order allows the president to deploy the military to suppress rebellions and enforce federal involves, and the National Guard is deployed as well. So, like, this could, in our own country, this could blow the fuck up.
Listen, it's not unprecedented.
I would never expect that.
It's not unprecedented.
No, it's not, but you think the United States and ICE has been doing a phenomenal job of getting illegals out of the country. What they have done in the last year, the people that have been removed, has been unprecedented. And it was because we had 4 years of people being allowed to come in without any, they weren't vetted or anything. They just could come in, and
Exactly.
live here. So they're doing a great job. I agree with
Agreed.
that. But if the Insurrection Act is invoked, that's like almost a civil war. I mean, I just can't
Steve,
believe that it could come to that.
Steve, one, pump the fucking brakes. It's like a civil war. No, it's
Pump the
not.
brakes.
Was the 1992 riots like a civil war?
That was different. The 1992 riots are unprecedented, Tyler.
Okay,
I mean, that
not
was
real. I mean, no,
looting and fires
yeah,
and shit.
yeah, exactly. I mean, kind of same thing that's happened in previous riots in urban areas
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Los Angeles and
Yes.
Chicago and New York.
Correct.
So
Correct.
so again, let's pump the brakes on. It's like a civil war. No, now,
All right. All right.
furthermore,
Okay.
furthermore,
Not a civil
if there
war. You're right.
if there are violent riots and violent
And the police
protests,
can't handle it. I agree.
then what are you gonna do?
No,
Like
you're right.
that's absolutely an appropriate response
That's a purpose.
to the
Yeah.
yeah, like that is what the Insurrection Act is made for. And with that being said, if Tim Walz
He's
was
he's a cuck.
beyond what we feel about him, he's a child molester.
I think he
Like
does
that,
docking too.
like I'm not joking. There are victim accounts of abuse by Tim Walz, but I digress. If he can't keep his larger metropolitan areas in order and free of violent riots, the use of the Insurrection Act is absolutely appropriate.
Necessary. Yeah. I know.
Like that,
I
that
agree with
just
you there.
it's appropriate.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I didn't know that it was to that level, that it was getting to that level. That's what scares
Honestly,
me.
I don't know if it is or not because I
I know
I've been
there's protests, but I just hope it doesn't get to that level. That
I mean, if it does, I hope it does too. But if it does, you probably should
yeah,
vote
you
the
you should.
Insurrection Act.
You should, because we saw what happened in LA and we saw how much time it took to rebuild it. So getting ahead of it, getting involved is the best way to do it. So the next thing, the Supreme Court is posed to rule on Trump's use of an emergency wartime law to unilaterally impose sweeping tariffs on most U.S. countries, which brought key questions over the major questions doctrine, the MQD, or the limiting principle which the courts in certain circumstances can curb the power of executive agencies.
Uh-huh.
So they don't like this. So they had oral arguments in November. The justices honed in on the so-called major questions doctrine, which allows courts to limit the power of executive agencies'
Yeah.
actions with the vast and political significance and how it squares with Trump's use of the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, to which he's used to do the sweeping global and reciprocal tariffs.
Yep.
And I think the tariffs have been so beneficial and have given us tons of money. And,
Yeah.
the plaintiffs told the court the Trump's use of the IEEPA to unilaterally impose his steep import duties violates a major questions doctrine. The IEEPA does not explicitly mention the word tariffs. Rather, it authorizes the president to regulate importation. I
Mhm.
think tomato. Like what the fuck? Like really? We're gonna
Well,
we're gonna we're
you'll
gonna
you'll get
over the
you'll
word.
get you'll get both sides doing what both sides do, which is trying to bend the language and the interpretation to
Yeah,
serve their current purposes.
yeah. I think that's ridiculous.
I
And
mean, the Republicans will do the same thing. And I mean, this is
It-
just
it's
politics
subjective.
101.
Yeah,
A
it
lot of
is.
things,
It
a
is.
lot of things in government law and judiciary findings are rather subjective.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Congress does not and should not use vague terminology to grant the executive virtually unconstrained taxing power of such staggering economic effect. Literally trillions of dollars shouldered by American businesses and consumers,
Yeah,
they told the court in an earlier briefing.
I
I
mean,
think that is way over the top.
we gotta find the money sent to Israel somewhere.
Uh, So tomorrow, the United States Supreme Court is literally, Trump said, life or death for our country because we need these tariffs. With a victory, we have tremendous but fair financial and national security. Without it, we're virtually defenseless against other countries who have for years taken advantage of us. And our stock market has consistently been hitting record highs, and our country has never been more respected than it is right now. And a big part of this is the economic security created by the tariffs and the deals that we have negotiated because of them. That was the whole purpose, Tyler. We put the tariffs in place. We never intended to use them. We used them to get other countries to come to the bargaining table so we could negotiate. And I think it has paid off. I think it
Yeah,
has saved us money. And,
I
and,
would,
and
I would tend to
right?
agree with you. I would tend to agree
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
I
That's my
mean,
biggest thing. It's
I
been a
mean,
year and it's worked out.
yes, but at the end of the day, the left doesn't really care about it working out. They
No,
care about
the left is
they ca-
bullshit.
they care about discrediting President Trump.
Yeah,
So
that's all it is.
that's
It's all
that's
hatred
really
of Trump.
that's really what the game plan is as far as this goes. I mean, the problem is not the problem, but like basically you have to look at here is will the court and Democrats push this agenda? If it goes through, will it benefit everyday Americans? And I think the answer is
No, it's
a
not.
resounding. Like I was about to say, I think that answer is a resounding no. Economic security um, is needed right now. As listen,
Is
I'm a big.
inflation is
I've
up? I
always
mean, yeah.
listen. As with President Trump's actions the last couple of months, he's pretty much lost me as a supporter. But with that being said, economically, he's
Time out.
fulfilling many.
Time out for a second.
He's fulfilling many of his ca-
You
campaign
you you're
promises.
saying you're saying that you don't support Trump as much?
No,
He's
not even close. Not even close.
Trump has lost your support.
For the most part, yes.
Okay, I'd love to hear this one. What reasons do you have behind him losing you not believing him and losing support for Trump?
Because Israel definitely has something on him. He's a total cuck for Israel now.
What is it because he's been, defending
I
Israel?
literally just told you
Yeah,
Israel
but
just Israel is doing nothing but genociding. Um, ge-
genociding.
he yeah
Who are they genociding?
Palestinians, Palestinians.
Yeah, but
They're
they're a
no,
war. That's what they
no.
do. No.
I mean, if you want to call it that, they're just enacting a genocide. But with
So
that being
you're
said, on top
wow.
of that, on top of that, just every very corrupt outfit,
Well, I
and
know the
Trump is
Epstein
the
files, and I
and
know the other stuff,
no,
but yeah.
it's overall a very corrupt and godless and evil regime, and the fact that Trump is now 100% beholden to them, and then Yahoo gave him a golden pager. I'm all set with President Trump.
So you think Trump is a cuck for Israel basically right now? He's just kowtowing to them.
No, he is a cuck for Israel.
That's what I said. He's a cuck for Israel. He's kowtowing to Israel.
No, you said you think. No, I'm not. I don't think
No.
anything.
You
He
know.
is a cuck for Israel.
And the reasoning behind this is you believe Israel has something on him. So
100%.
Wow. And Israel, you believe Israel's actions against Hamas or the Palestinians is terrible.
Yeah, I do.
Wow. Okay. So I wanted to ask you about
Listen. Bilal Muhammad's still gay, but free Palestine.
Venezuelan opposition leader, I've listened to her several times and she's not bad. Marina Corina Machado detailed gifting her Nobel Peace Prize to President Trump in an interview on Fox and Friends. She said that he deserves it, and it's a very emotional moment. She presented the prize to the president on behalf of the Venezuelan people for crediting him for his historic work in liberating the country from its dictator, Nicolas Maduro. This kind of blows my mind that she did this.
You know where she's from?
She's Venezuelan. No? What?
Look up her name and just put the words significant ties to and tell me the word that comes up.
Okay. All right.
Put her name in.
All right.
Put her name in.
I am right now.
Then put in significant ties to.
Marina significant.
Two.
Well, it says significant ties include her involvement with Patriots for Europe, Europe Viva 25, where she's been seen alongside leading European far right figures. Her engagement to Spain's Vox Party has been, oh, Jesus. Additionally, her support for Israel and calls for foreign intervention have drawn criticism with accusations of hypocrisy and backing anti-Muslim fascism in Europe. Oh my God.
Well.
These ties have been a point of contention with critics framing her for Nobel. She should not have received the Nobel Peace Prize.
What
the fuck? What the fuck is going on? How goddamn. How did this happen?
Well.
What? Oh my God. A storm of criticism has followed the Nobel's committee to award the Peace Prize to Venezuelan opposition leader Marina Corina Machado, while hailed internationally for her nonviolent struggle for democracy in Venezuela. She has ignited strong reactions from political activists and rights groups. Oh my God. This is like, she said that she's been forced to live in hiding the last year. She has her past support for Israel has drawn backlash. The Council on American Islamic Relations condemned the decision, calling it unconscionable, and accused her of backing Israel's Likud party and anti-Muslim fascism in Europe. Are you kidding me? She's a vocal supporter of Israel racist Likud party, and earlier this year she delivered remarks at a conference of European fascists. Oh my God. She
Yep.
referenced ethnic cleansing of Spanish Muslims and Jews. Holy Jesus. What? We gave this woman the Nobel Peace Prize?
Dude.
How did you know this? You knew she was a supporter of Israel?
Yeah, I did.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
She
It's very
she's
ridiculous.
she's a
But
longtime Muslim critic. Oh
par
my! Well,
for
wow, wow.
par for the course with
Oh
Israel
my God!
and
Oh my
Donald J.
God!
Trump.
So there really is. I thought you were full of shit, but there
Yeah.
really is like some conspiracy going on between us and Israel. Like it doesn't now
You
it
you
doesn't make sense.
you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Yeah, but I thought it was just you being a conspiracy theorist and just out of your mind and watching. Dave said you watch too many TikTok videos, but this is
Tell Dave I said I even have a TikTok account. I have one. I don't use it. The people are like, "Ooh, I saw you on TikTok. I'll go and look." So apparently, we get great traction on TikTok, but I don't
yeah, we
use
do with
TikTok.
your reels get amazing traction.
Yeah, like I don't
She
use TikTok.
So she's been a long time Maduro critic, and Machado has
Yeah,
been vocal in supporting Trump's unprecedented removal of the Venezuelan leader. And
yeah,
she gave him the Nobel Peace Prize,
yeah.
but she clearly has an agenda
Oh,
for
really?
Israel against the
No kidding.
Muslims.
No kidding.
Uh, what? Why are we listening to this person? Why are we giving her Nobel Peace Prizes? Why?
Because Israel
What
has
is
their
going
hands
on?
in everything. They want to
Yeah, but Tyler,
control everything.
how much does Israel help us that we would kowtow to them? Trump doesn't kowtow to fucking anyone.
Again,
He's a badass.
no, he's not. He
He's not.
that not anymore. He is a cuckold for Israel
He's a
now.
cuck. He's a cuck for
He is a
Israel.
cuck. Netanyahu gave him a golden pager. Go F yourself. Like, I'm sorry, but
But they
Donald,
are our
okay,
allies, though,
okay,
right?
everyone out there, Donald J. Trump is owned by Israel now. I don't know what he did. I don't know what they have on him, but they got him. And
Oh
all
my
the good
God.
he's done. And make no mistake, before the last several months, President Trump has done a lot of good. But all that seems to be being
So
uh,
it's been
undone
erased
now, or it's being undone.
because
Like
of what we're
we are,
allowing Israel to do.
we're giving them a certain amount of money and military
Yes,
aid for
yes,
what?
yes, we have.
So they can start a war with Iran and genocide the Palestinians.
Well, that was the other thing I was going to ask you about. So the Iranian citizens have rebelled against the
Yeah,
government,
yeah.
and that's a good thing. It's a
I
dictatorship.
I agree, but what's going to happen? My prediction, anyway, is the USA, UN, coalition force, whatever you want to call it, in Israel are going to intervene
Yes, yes,
militarily.
I want them to.
I don't.
Well,
We
Tyler, I mean, like they
didn't
announced it
they
the other
didn't
day.
didn't Trump run on no new wars? Dude, we don't need to go to war. Hey, tell you, we don't need like
No, I agree.
at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
we're not
at
taking
the end
care
of
of
the
our own country. I agree.
at the
We
end of
don't
the
need.
day, at the end of the day, Iran really isn't bothering us. Like the only thing that's really going to destabilize things is if they gain nuclear capability, which I believe they will.
Well, we've
Who's
blown up
no no
some of their
no no?
nuclear sites.
Who is the most readily threatened country if Iran gains nuclear capability? It's not the USA. We're in the
No,
other hemisphere. It's
it's
Israel.
Israel. Oh my God, it's all coming together.
No shit, homie.
So you're right. So if Iran were to start fight off this civil war that's going on with the civilians rebelling and they
Yeah.
get control, they're going to be the biggest threat to Israel. And Israel has attacked them several times already, and
They
we've allowed it
they
to happen.
Netanyahu used whatever he has on Trump to get us to bomb them.
Yes, we bombed their nuclear sites. Yes. So you're saying we bombed Iran and their nuclear sites because of Netanyahu? Netanyahu gave the order? You, in your opinion?
I believe he held the flames to Trump's feet. Then Trump went ahead and ordered it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I believe that
This all
Netanyahu.
goes to that?
I believe Netanyahu put pressure on Trump, and
Yeah.
Trump acquiesced and bombed Iran.
Oh my God. So this all ties everything ties back to Israel. This is
Hey, Steve,
but I thought the Muslims are
you
bad.
you said it, not me.
Yeah, but
Listen, I'm gonna be the first one to say I have no sympathy for fundamentalist practices of
right.
Islam.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
I'll also say Sharia law
Yes.
has no place in modern society.
Correct. Yes. They're very true.
I
And
mean,
that's what Dave has said strongly. He said the difference between Israel and the Palestinians is if we told the Israelis to put down their guns against the Palestinians, they would put down their weapons. He said the Palestinians, if we told them, they would shoot all the Israelis because of Sharia law. If you're not, there's no separation between church and state. If you're not Muslim, you're an infidel and they kill you. That's why he said the Muslims are evil.
I don't know if that is true as far as Palestine and
No,
Israel.
I've read that it's 10% of Muslims that are the crazy fundamentalists. Most
Uh,
of them are peaceful and don't cause problems.
yeah, I think that's part of the majority of Palestinians as well.
But they do you know, they do
Listen, like one
with the
thing,
women and everything that all that stuff is true.
yeah, and it's unjust, but at the same
Right.
time, whether or not we're talking about the adherence to Sharia law by the Palestinians, we're also talking about how many decades, centuries
Yeah.
of a
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
of a
Yeah.
blood feud between two peoples.
But this is what Dave and Frank say that it's never going to end, no matter what we do or say or get involved with. But you're saying that we're aiding Israel in this. Like,
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
we should be completely out of it, but
I
we're
100%.
providing.
Yeah, yes, we
Wow.
are. We're providing massive funding and military aid to Israel.
And that's just going to keep the shit going.
I mean, honestly,
I thought we had peace talks with them. I thought we were close to ending this.
I mean, that's, I mean, Jesus Christ. That's happened like 8 times in my lifetime, bro.
I
Like,
know it has. You're right. I know.
I
That's what Frank
mean,
said too. Frank said it happens, and then every 10 years they go back to war.
yeah, pretty
So,
much.
I so I, this fucking Corchado lady, she has ties to supporting Israel
100%.
fundamentalists, and she's
Yeah,
anti-Muslim. We give her
yeah,
the Nobel Peace Prize,
yeah.
and she may have influenced Trump to go to Venezuela and take out
Most like, most likely she
Maduro.
did. Most likely she and Netanyahu did.
Oh my God. And they said it was, the other, Nedvon said it was because of the natural minerals and oil. They have
No,
crude
like
oil
that is 100. No, they don't just have crude oil. They have the largest deposit of crude oil in the world, and they also have the
in
largest
the
deposit,
world.
and they also have the largest deposits of rare earth minerals and gold in the world as well.
And Trump declared, like, he went on social media and declared himself president of Venezuela. And they had someone who took over. So the SEAL team went in and basically took this guy. Now, he is a dictator. He's not a good man, but they took him. And basically, I mean, he's in prison. He's going to go to trial. We, we technically had no reason to do that then, did we? I mean, did he do anything heinous? Did he? I know he's a dictator, but other than being a
Um,
dictator, has
I
he?
mean,
I know
I
Venezuelan
mean,
people are thrilled about it, but
I don't know if they're thrilled about it. Um, there were major tax breaks for families. They receive like families receive payments every child they had. Um, there was actually some very good social programs going on in Venezuela as
oh my
well.
god, oh my god. So we very well could have been wrong and overstepping our power by going in there and dragging this guy and his wife
I
out.
mean, as a very staunchly America First person, I can look at it from that point of view and say, good.
Well, it benefits
We
us.
hold all the
Yeah,
cards now.
yeah,
What are you gonna do? There's that.
correct.
There's also, but the thing is, that's not what's happening right now. What's happening is we're being a shill for Israel, doing their dirty work and giving them an assload of money for nothing. What it's like? I really hate
This
all
can't be good.
this. I
I
really
can't believe
hate. I really hate all this greatest ally talk. What the actual fuck has Israel ever done for us?
Well, I mean,
No.
like
What has
Frank,
is as our greatest ally? What have they done for us?
I'm just telling you, Frank says because of their location, they give us the greatest intel on the Middle East. And that is,
You mean they tell us what they want us to know, and then we
oh,
have Israelis dancing on 9/11?
so you're saying they can feed us whatever the fuck they want. Like
Pretty much.
we won't know. They could tell us fucking that Egypt is arming nuclear weapons, and
They can do a lot
we
of
we don't
whack.
know.
They can do a lot of wacky shit.
So you're right. Like we have become cucks for Israel.
Yeah,
We're
pretty
we're we're
much.
we're doing their dirty work, and then we're funding them.
Yeah, exactly.
So all your talk about Israel and what are the Israeli spies,
Oh, Mossad.
Mossad? We have Mossad all over the place, and
Yeah,
we don't even know it.
yeah. Oh,
You just blew my mind.
dude, I could keep blowing your mind. All right, if you,
how could this happen?
all right, I'll give you another thing.
Was it happening under Biden? Can you tell me that?
Is that a real question? Is
Yes.
that is that a real question?
Yes, Tyler. I don't know.
It's happened under every president since Bush.
This has been going on for decades. You're saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Our Oh, Hans Gruber. Oh,
bro.
he's commented. Hold on.
I mean,
Let's
I get real. I don't want to get too quote conspiracy theorists, but this goes way back, brother.
um I think we need term limits on Congress, no stock trading allowed, campaign finance reform across the board. Those three things are a start. Tampon Tim, Christie said. Christie said, my index funds and Roth IRA love tariffs. And then he says he wants to battle Tyler King in the UFC ring. It would be the Octagon one-on-one. Hans Gruber, over 1,200 plus were killed on October 7th. Women, children, and babies all filmed and photographed. I remember the Palestinians cheering the fall of the towers on CNN in 2001. Israel is not
Yeah.
a threat. Hans Gruber says Israel's not a threat.
What about the
He said, which country is,
what what
which
about
can,
what about the dancing Israelis in New York City?
well, he
Ooh,
said, any credit, any,
well, no. Tell him to explain the
he
dancing
will, he
Israelis
will, he
in New
will.
York City.
I just want to read you the rest of what he said. Any credible evidence of such control would have triggered a congressional investigation, indictments, or other legal
Oh,
action.
really? Oh,
None
really?
exist.
Oh, really? It would? Why don't you look up members of Congress and the what their donation amount is from APAC?
Okay. He also said support for Israel in
No, no, no,
policy.
no. Right there, right there. Tell
He
him.
knows. He's listening. He knows.
Okay,
He'll respond.
if you're listening, look. I mean, apparently you are
I,
listening.
I just want to
Look
read
up,
you the rest of his
look up,
comments.
look up. Like if no, 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 we're gonna address this issue first. If you want to talk about why there's been no congressional oversight or hearings about Israel's involvement, look up all the members of Congress and
Or
what their donations are from APAC.
I thought they can't receive donations from
They
overseas.
receive, I'm sorry, they all receive sizable donations from APAC.
But isn't that illegal? They're not allowed to take.
No, they're an American
Oh,
company.
okay. Just listen. He said support for Israel in policy is not the same as being controlled by Israel. There's no verifiable evidence that Trump was ever under
That
the
sounds like a
direction of
that
foreign
sounds
government.
that sounds like a deflection. Tell me what the amount of the just say the controlling percentage of Congress, how much they receive from APAC, and you're telling me that Netanyahu taking what like two or three visits to
Well,
the White House, and the last one giving Trump a golden pager.
his response was Obama sent C-130s filled with 1.7 billion in frozen funds to Iran in 2016. Jesus. And
Yeah,
he said Democrats just elected a man who hates America. It's history and founding. He put his hand on the Kwan in New York. He's only been a citizen barely 7 years. He's talking about Mamdani. I agree with that. Proud socialists who hate America.
I
And
mean,
now he did say this though. He says Iran funds and arms proxy groups across the Middle East, such as Hezbollah in Lebanon, Shia militias in Iraq and Syria, and Houthis in Yemen. Iran has always been a threat to us, but they are
not
also our
especially.
allies. Wow, that's
Iran. I wouldn't exactly call Iran a
they're
threat,
not
but
they're not our allies. I thought like that's crazy. Like we gave 1.7 and Obama gave 1.7 billion. Oh, he said, haha, listen, you both love America. I'm with you. We need campaign finance reform so both sides are less swampy. Okay. So he's saying basically he agrees with you that we're cucks for Israel. Um, and but
yeah.
we also we seem to be playing both sides because Iran is a threat and we also
I
use
would
it as an ally.
honestly, I wouldn't even call Iran a threat, really.
Well, I mean, and then you got to admit the election of Mamdani in New York was
Oh,
well,
the election of
was fucking
Adani is.
ridiculous.
Oh, I agree, but
I mean,
like he's
I
a
love him.
he.
I'm impressed with him.
Why he's already gone back on one of his major campaign promises.
The CIA funded Bin Laden in 1981. Did
They
we?
did, yeah, they did,
Why would we do that?
because
Was he
he
giving
was.
us intel?
I believe he was giving us intel, and I believe at that time, whatever he called his militant group was actively engaged with someone that we had international.
Like Russia or someone.
Yeah, so something like that. Yeah,
Holy shit! The CIA funded Bin Laden.
yeah.
God,
You, you, you,
we got to stop
you,
this show. This show is
you,
blowing my mind. I'm
you didn't know that.
no, I didn't know that. Why would we fund Bin
Uh,
Laden? Come on. And we gave 1.7 billion to Iran. Why would Obama
yeah,
do that?
dude. Why did Obama do a lot of shit he did?
Arms and intelligence, etc. Crazy. That's why
Arms,
we. He said that's why we
arms,
funded Bin Laden.
arms and intelligence.
He said that you, like you said, they were he was giving us
Arms,
intelligence,
arms
and
and intelligence.
we gave him weapons, and we gave
I mean,
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
talking about the arms.
Well, that's weapons. We gave him we gave weapons to the guy who
I'm
bombed the
making,
fucking towers.
I'm making a joke about my giant arms right now, but hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just I, like
Steve, you're having like a
I'm having a
freaking
meltdown right now.
you're
I'm
having
really
you're having a mental episode right now.
remember the Biden administration left 30 billion. Yeah, I know that because we had Sean Van Dever on from Afghan Evac. The Biden administration left 30 billion in equipment that was left in
Yeah,
Afghanistan. I know that
yeah.
because Sean Van Dever from Afghan Evac came on Rebel Republic and
Oh,
talked
really?
about. Yeah, he came on a few weeks ago and he said like basically like what you're saying. He said we wrote the check and we didn't cash it. He said
Yeah,
that the Palestinians fought beside us against Al Qaeda, and we promised them to bring them to America, and we brought some of them, but then we stopped because
hmm
Doge interfered. Bin Laden caused problems, and we left troops there, we left equipment there, we left people there, and
yeah,
he was over there. He was on the ground floor transporting
hmm
the Palestinians to the U.S. And Frank and Dave attacked him because of the shooting of the Washington National Guard. It was from a Palestinian,
Mhm.
And Van Dever said, we're not responsible for vetting them. We brought them over. The government was supposed to vet them. That was the plan. So, and for the most part, they have been peaceful. They've had jobs. They've worked. They have not caused problems. Anyone they brought over. But he said the biggest issue is we wrote the check. We haven't cashed it. We left people over there and our equipment over there, and Doge just cut the program, and it was BS. And now they're trying to get people out with they're putting them on fucking commercial flights to get them out. But this is like I do love Mandami. I'm a big Mandami fan
Why?
because because he was able to manipulate people in the largest city in the United States to vote for a complete and utter moron, jackass. He never answered any questions. He talked in circles. If you asked him a
Yeah.
question, never answered it directly.
Steve,
For him to be able to do that, that's amazing. That's
Steve,
amazing.
never underestimate the power of stupid people in large
Exactly.
groups.
Yes. That's what one of my sponsors, Robert Hill, he sells insurance. He said that we are willfully ignorant.
Ignorant.
We don't know what's going on.
Again, don't underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups.
That's why I think you should have to take a test to vote. Like,
I mean,
like they're rounding up people voting like the Somalis.
Unfortunately, that's not the way our Constitution is written.
I know, but stupid people vote.
I think,
and this is the shit that happens.
I think. Do you ever see the movie? I don't think, was it Demolition? No, the movie with the war. It was a space war movie with the giant bugs like trying to invade all humanity.
Right.
Starship Troopers, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Remember, the people that voted were citizens. To gain citizenship, you had to serve in the military.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that is the worst idea.
No, frankly, that's great. Yeah.
Or there should be to vote. There should be some sort of civil service
Yes.
requirement to be able to vote. I believe.
Yes. Idiocracy, the movie, is a documentary now. I gotta watch that. Idiocracy.
You've never seen Idiocracy? I wouldn't go
never heard of it.
I wouldn't go that far, but there are some eerie similarities.
What is Idiocracy about?
Idiocracy is a movie set where a guy is cryogenically frozen, and he wakes
I
up.
love that. I want to be cryogenically frozen.
He wakes up something like 5,000, 10,000, like a large chunk of time in the future.
Yes.
And no, in the future.
Like Demolition Man.
Everyone is, for lack of a better term, fucking retarded. The humanity has gotten really, really dumb.
We all got dumb?
Yeah. Everyone talks with a California bro accent. Everyone's just real dumb.
Oh
yeah.
My God. I have to watch this. He says it's a documentary now. It's like what we've turned into. We're all idiots.
Again, there are a few grains of similarity, grains of truth to that. I wouldn't go that far because people. He said
the president is a wrestler. Water has to be replaced by a Gatorade like a product. By a Gatorade like product. The president is a wrestler in Idiocracy.
I'll tell you what actor plays the president.
Oh, no.
The actor is Terry Crews.
Oh, he was a big dude. He wasn't a wrestler, though.
No. They don't use the actual wrestler.
He was a bodybuilder. Yeah, he was a big bodybuilder.
They don't use an actual wrestler, but yeah, he played a pro wrestler.
So
that's the president.
the fucking Terry Crews is the president. He wouldn't know his ass from his elbow. Oh my
Yeah.
God. He said Doge uncovered that the depth of education spent, get this, $3 trillion since Carter started it. 75% of that went to administration costs, not kids. 3 trillion. What the fuck?
Yeah. What you mean
So
government? You mean
he,
government money going to enrich
no, he was
people
talking. He was.
as opposed to being applied to the program for
I think
which
he
it
was.
was raised?
I think he was talking about in Afghanistan. We spent three trillion dollars to help education, but it basically went to administration costs. None of the kids got it, so we flushed $3 trillion down the toilet.
I mean,
What
we
the
got
fuck?
we got
What is happening?
we got
What
some
is what's,
we got some rich politicians and staffers now.
what happened? Why I should have never done this show. This show just it blew my mind. It's ruined my life. I mean, this Corchado lady is an Israel supporter. We
Yeah,
basically we kidnapped Maduro. Like what? The fucking Israel and Iran, and like we're supporting Israelis who are like basically genocide on Iran, and we're giving them money and weapons, and Netanyahu's giving out
and
golden
and,
pagers.
and Palestinians and gold pagers. Yeah, genociding Palestinians as well.
I should have
And
never done this show. I should have never done this show. I'm corrupted now. You just corrupted me.
the Steve,
And then you said the Minnesota
Steve,
thing was all justified.
Steve, the dildo of truth rarely comes lubed.
Oh, it's never lubed. But yeah, but again, you
Oh
did
wait,
say
yes, the officer that
yeah.
shot whatever I have her name,
She
but
was lesbian.
it was fully justified. She hit him head on with her car, and again, everyone that wants to say, "Oh, he shot from the side," the shot that killed her came through the windshield. He was in front of her when she hit the accelerator. He drew and fired as he was trying to get out of the way.
But the question
Shot her.
also is he should never have detained her. That's what Ned Vaughn said. He did not
Well,
have
guess I mean,
lawful right to detain her.
he had every lawful right. She was interfering with an active federal operation.
Investigation. So that's what you're
Op-
saying.
doesn't matter if it's investigation, operation, whatever. It was a active federal operation.
So
She
even though it's not
interfered.
an immigrant, you're saying he had the
She
right.
she interfered with a federal operation. He had
Wow.
every right to detain and arrest her. Every single right. Sorry, Ned Vaughn, you are wrong. Anytime you would like to debate this, we can, but
Oh,
you are wrong.
thank God he didn't come on. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
he just be getting bodied by the truth right now because that's what this is. I'm not saying anything that's untrue.
no, you're
I'm saying
stating
every
facts. I gotta
exactly
see, but I didn't see the video. I gotta watch the video. He told me if I watch the video, then I'll see that the lady was very
right.
nice and calm.
No, she wasn't. Right after this, right after we get done here, just go to my Facebook page. It's like the first 5 posts. Like there's several
So
videos
you
on
have
my
okay,
page.
you have several of them. Okay.
Yeah,
So you have the videos. He told me if I watch the videos, I will see that it was unlawful. She was very polite. She wasn't disrupting
she
anything.
was okay. This is just abjectly untrue.
He said that she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I'm just going to turn around and leave. I don't want any problems."
That absolutely was
And then
not.
he asked her to get out of the
No,
car, and she said no.
yeah. Well, first of all, as soon as he said get out of the car, game over. You're being arrested by a federal agent. Game
Well,
over.
she
Stop.
refused. Yes, yeah,
Stop.
I know.
Exactly. So at that point, he was justified to take steps.
That I agree with because even with police officers, I didn't know, like, if they give you an order, I didn't know you had the option to debate it. Like,
You
if they tell
don't
you to do
really.
something, you do it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
people fucking debate and argue with them, and it
Yeah.
blows my mind that they like. I I didn't know it was an option. They
I
say,
mean,
walk the
it's
line,
not.
walk the line.
It's not an option. They could probably arrest you at that point.
They
Hopefully,
can, they can, yeah.
exactly.
It's obstruction of justice, but it just blows my mind that people do that. People will debate cops on everything. Like they think because they can video them, and these First Amendment auditors go and try to disrupt shit. And wow.
I'm
All right,
surprised. I think it really speaks to the professionalism of police officers that more people aren't getting shot.
no, they're trained very highly in de-escalation tactics. In fact, Razul had a session where he brought in a de-escalation expert who's an ex-cop to train people in his house and anyone who wanted to come and how to de-escalate situations because
Exactly.
he said everything can escalate in a second. He said, but if you know how to talk to people
Hmm.
and asking open-ended questions and staying calm, he said you can de-escalate. He said it's a difference from a murder being committed to everyone walking away. And I didn't know that it was that
Hey, so
like
sometimes you got
hostile.
murder. Sometimes you got murder.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I have to I have to stop this show. I need to I need to take a shower.
You go lay down, take a shower.
Well, I my mind's just blown right now because everything like medical malpractice kills over 200,000 Americans a year. You never see protests outside hospitals. That's true. I mean, ha shower. Medical malpractice kills over 200,000 people a year.
Sounds about right.
Did you
Hey,
just did
hey,
you just fart?
no, just tell him I said, or he's listening. It doesn't kill him all at once or all in the same place.
Oh my god. Oh, so that's why they don't protest outside of
Exa-
hospitals
Exactly, exactly.
because it's all over. So they can't just pick one place to go.
Yes, it's not like all happens in one day.
Well,
It's
and the other thing is like you
it's
don't.
just listen. It's January what, 15th, 16th.
It's going to be 16th soon. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's January 16th an hour. So how many? What, 20 million people every year?
200,000 Americans a year.
Okay, so dude, we probably don't have 5,000 yet. So yeah, exactly.
Well, the other thing that's not always publicized either because it's not criminal; it's a civil suit.
Yeah,
Malpractice is
exactly.
civil,
Listen,
so it doesn't get in the paper or anything. Holy shit, 200,000 Americans. Like
yeah,
I listen, this show was a huge mistake. You just ruined my life. Everything I thought was up is down. The sky is purple. Like what the fuck? Like why did you do this to me? You ruined everything that I thought.
because
Everything I
Israel,
thought was right is
Steve,
wrong.
Steve, someone's got to red pill you, and Israel's dirty.
I need to take the Matrix red pill. I just want to go back to normal and forget all. Or I need the Men in Black
That would be the blue
zapper.
pill. That would be the
Oh,
blue pill.
well, I
We
want the Men
wait.
in Black zapper to just erase my mind, so I can forget this. This Machada lady is a fucking Israel supporter and
She's,
got us.
I'm pretty sure she's Israeli, but hey,
Well, she said she's Venezuelan. Oh my God! She please don't be. She can't be Israeli.
hey, she
And then
could have dual. I think it's a pretty
if
distinct possibility.
she's Israeli,
I think she might have dual citizenship. Either way, significant significant ties to Israel. Significant ties.
Why are we cooks for Israel? What did they do? And we gave Bin Laden money and weapons
Well,
since
that was like
1981.
that was like 30, 40 years ago. Like, doesn't even
Yeah, but
matter now.
that's still like what is what?
I mean, I knew that for I knew that before I knew how dirty Israel was.
Israel's not supposed to be dirty. There are, oh gosh, God damn, and the Minneapolis
Do
shooting's legal, and
do 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 do.
you ruined my life. I don't know what to do now.
Oh man,
So, but but you do agree with the Supreme Court that we should keep the tariffs in place. They should vote on that being legal.
I
And
mean,
it's subjective the way they're saying regulate and tariffs. These because they said tariffs aren't used in the
listen,
law.
I think that we should get tariff refund checks. So,
Yeah, no, I
hey,
agree.
hey, besides being a cuck for Israel, do what we elect you to do. Get some money, DGT.
Cooks for Israel.
Keep costs down. Like here's the thing. Trump
Inflation.
lost.
Yeah.
Trump lost my support, but he still does good. Hey, listen, Steve. We already had this conversation,
Yeah, but
but
you
he,
don't like Democrats. You wouldn't vote for a Democrat. You would?
bro,
There's a Democrat you like?
no. But what
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
say is, dude, I ain't voting for JD Vance.
No, I
That
wouldn't vote for
that
Vance.
that
I want Marco
MFN.
Rubio.
I don't want either of them. Well, he'll be a cock for Israel.
He
Um,
will too.
Yeah,
No, I
JD
mean
Van,
Rubio. Rubio.
yeah, JD is just a cuck for big tech.
JD does nothing. He does nothing.
He does no, no,
He does
no.
nothing for me.
Like you want Terminator 2 to happen? Elect JD Vance. JD
Terminator 2
Vance.
is already happening with AI. Like AI is taking over
Well,
everything.
just so you no, JD Vance will take the muzzle off AI. JD Vance will let Peter Thiel just run amok with AI.
That's what he wants. That's what
Oh yeah, he's beholden to Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel will get him to
everyone will lose jobs.
deregulate.
We can't do that.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
It will if AI continues to grow and learn, which it does. It learns on its own. It's going to take jobs away from people. It can do jobs for people
Yeah, no
where
shit.
they like I was talking to Newsy because I was trying to get him to be a sponsor, and he says AI does so much for me. I don't need to spend as much on marketing or anything anymore because of AI.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy fuck.
And
I gotta go. I gotta go die. I mean,
okay,
you just killed me.
I didn't
So
kill you. I just
yeah,
helped build you a little bit.
well, you just blew my mind. Like I think my brain doesn't exist anymore. So I'm gonna go on your Facebook page and I have to see the videos
Yep,
because Ned Von told me something completely different about the
yep.
videos. So
But
I
what?
really want to
Like
see.
there's like 3 or 4 different versions on my
Yes, he
page.
told me
Just watch
that.
all of them.
He
Watch all
told
of
me
them.
there's different angles where you can see that she was completely peaceful and he was out
Nope,
of line.
nope,
So I got to
nope.
see this.
There's no angle where she looks completely peaceful. There are angles that show her smashing into him head on, but hey,
That's the other thing. He said it wasn't head on. It said it was sideways.
it was head on. It was head on.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
And the Insurrection Act could be deployed in Minnesota because of this now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I
Well,
know.
at least Mamdani's in place. I like him. So
I don't.
I love him. I love
I
him.
mean, he only did a complete 180 on one of his central campaign promises.
No, I know he did.
Saying he'd eliminate
The
public transportation
transit,
costs,
yeah, the
and
governor said
now they're
the
going
guy
to be increased.
the governor said, as you would say, hey, cool story. Fuck you, it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
Governor Hochul said, no, we can't do that. So
Exactly.
Hans Gruber's last comment was, you should see the Kroger supermarkets in Florida. They have these massive distribution centers, 3 of them. They have these Wall-E robots that pick the food. They can handle all of Central Florida, 3 massive facilities. Look it up later on YouTube. What the fuck? So is
AI,
he
son.
saying they can like shop for you? Like you tell it what you want and they go and they fucking do it all and
Yeah, like whatchamacallit? Like Instacart. I believe that's the thing, yeah.
yeah, it goes over a grid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I really I gotta stop. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Steve, it'll be okay.
You just I'm gonna have a breakdown.
You'll be okay.
No, I won't. So the other thing, when life gives you lemons, don't make for Tyler King. He just ruined my life, but he teaches, he trains, or fuck, he all he does is train, teach class, beat that ass, and then he pounds it vigorously into the ground afterwards.
Yes, I do.
I'm Steve Cully, the best podcast host in the universe, and I'm Steve Cully, and I'm running for Congress.
Why?